Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some Anime Eternal Update 19 Part 3 just released. And let's see what they've got. They've added a potion manager bottom left corner. Oh, so I can like turn off or on from there. That's actually really nice. Okay. Loot history, left side of the screen. Okay, it's right here. Last time since cleared. What do I claim it from here, or does that just like let me know I can just clear it so it goes away? Okay. I mean, so that way you can like check how much stuff you get from like one dungeon or something like that. That's pretty cool. 10 levels to the energy and damage obelisk, and 5 levels to the luck obelisk. That's alright. Added a new damage aura on the world 22. Okay, we'll check that out. A bunch of levels for the eminence stuff at world 22 as well, I believe. Yeah. New Gleam raid achievement, new Gleam raid avatar, Mundo raid. Increase Gleam raid waves from 10 to 25. Increase Mundo wave. Increase Witch Hat accessory damage. New made running track raid smaller. I love that. Thank you, Joseph. Okay, so let's start off. I did already like check this out. We are doing this. Let's see. We've already done the energy maxed out. We've done the damage maxed out. Now we've done the coins maxed out, and now the luck should be maxed as well. So we have a decent bit of luck. Okay, yeah, basically what we've been doing is I literally just AFK'd this so we can hopefully get the Supreme soon as well. But let's go check out Area 22, see if we can't find the SS guy, or maybe it's the SS guy now, I'm not really too sure. And see if we can't get the, the aura. Is this the guy? I think so. Alright, let me go to just a private server then. Alright, so I'm just going to be AFKing the Blood Queen, and while we're doing that also, I always forget SS guys do have their shadows, so boom, there we go. Alright, and then while I'm doing this, let me just sit here and auto open these, see if we can't get the Supreme, and then we can start upgrading it as well. Okay guys, well, I mean, I got this pretty fast, which is, I mean, pretty nice. So, alright, cool, I guess. Now we can start energy leveling it up whenever we get that as well, which is going to be very nice for us. Have we got this aura yet? I don't actually know. What is it called? Let me turn this off. It's called the Bloody Ore. So no, we've not gotten it yet. Okay. Well, let's just keep farming it until we get it. But yeah, that's nice that we have this Supreme as well. We AFK it all the time for basically nothing, but it's alright. Yeah, and then we have that already. So we need this to be Supreme, and we need this to be Supreme. So we're missing 2 damage ones. We also need to go back and get these maxed out. They're at 21 both, which is alright. Obviously, it could be better. We also do have a decent bit of money now. We should have AFK'd with money on. I haven't been doing that literally at all, which is on me. But there we go. Okay, nice. Alright, so the obelisks stuff, we don't really have that much obelisk coins or whatever. There we go. So we're missing 10 levels on that, but we can get that decently easily, just kind of grindy. We're doing that. We've already done all those, so we need to go and do the Gleam and the Mundo raid to see what they can drop, and then we can go check out the track as well to see what they're getting as well. See how the smaller has made it. But yeah, let's just AFK this. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. Oh, we've already got it. There we go. All right, nice. So let's put on the damage. Let's go to the dungeon lobby. So we have the Gleam raid and the Mundo raid. I don't even know where the Gleam raid is. I mean, we can just skip that. There we go. So I don't think, yeah, definitely can't do all this, but let's see. Gleam raid is all the way back there, isn't it? Yeah. So we need to get to 25 in order to even get that. Okay. Yeah, so we can't do that here. We need to get to 20 here. That's not happening. But the Gleam raid, I think, is 14, if I remember correctly. I feel like that's just correct. I don't know. Let's go over here. No, this is not correct, because that's the, yeah, the dragon room. It's like somewhere around here, though. Let me go and find it. Yeah, here we go. The next place we checked. We don't even have enough. It's area 15, or, 14. 15? I don't even know which area I'm in. It's one of those. Alright, let's go Gleam raid. Do 4 because it doesn't matter. We should be able to do this first try. And then we get Let's see. And then we get an avatar. Damage avatars cannot be leveled up. So is this just like a shadow or what? I'm kind of confused. I think, or he's an avatar that does damage, because we've not had one of those yet. So I think he's just an avatar that does damage. Let's also just delete all these. There we go. Okay, yeah, avatars. Where he at, though? I don't even remember what he's called. Let's just do best for damage. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we're just doing 5x damage now, and they also cannot be leveled up, so that's something to note as well. If we go to our achievements, the Mundo raid has one. It's 10x. Okay, so we'll be doing 10x damage once we get that. We do need a little bit more energy, and then we should be able to do that as well, but for now it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, let's go over here. Check out this. Okay, yeah, it is definitely smaller, so yeah. Super love this. So you don't actually have to like sway back and forth. You can literally just like run like this. And it looks like it's only one wave as well. Maybe. Which is okay. I didn't necessarily mind the 10 waves. If it was like this, 10 waves, it wouldn't be that bad. But I mean, that is way faster. Which is great. Because last time, I would say normally it would take you about 10 minutes or so. That took me, what, 10 seconds, 30 seconds? Which is super great. But yeah, I didn't necessarily care that it was 10 waves. I feel like I just cared that it was 10 waves of like running back and forth, and the thing was so big. Alright, so what else do we need to do? The loot history, actually, yeah, let's check the loot history. Yeah, so we have all this stuff from our loot history, yeah, and then you can just clear it. So you can see what all you got in like the past 10 minutes or something like that if you want to do. Super cool. So it looks like we've done basically everything besides the obelisk stuff right now. So the damage ore we've gotten, we've done all that. We've done the Gleam raid, done the Mundo raid. I mean, we've not done it all, but increase with chat. I don't even know if we have that, but cool. And then we have the codes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, let's see. We need 50 DTG. Yeah, we need 50 DTG to upgrade. Okay. That is cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple. I don't know why these aren't here. Suffering raids we could do. No, I'm not going to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go to 16 because that is the progression level 2. We're going to put on all of our energy right now. Here we go. We're going to respec our stats in the energy as well. I'll put the codes in just a minute as well off camera. 1897. Alright, there we go. And then we can put 97 into that. So we're getting a decent bit of energy right now. Not too bad. 1 UTG. Okay, so maybe we can get 50 not too far away. But let me just grind a couple of these for the obelisk coins. That way we can upgrade our energy. And we're also getting the food items, which is going to be nice as well. And I'll see you guys back after a little bit of grinding. Alright guys, well, let's see here. We've been going for, what, 3.5 hours. Yeah, and we're just finishing with this. So it takes about 3 hours, about 3.5 hours to get 10 levels, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. Alright, so we're finally there. We also did rank up. We have 120 DTG, not too bad. We can almost rank up again soon, which is very nice. Yeah, so we went back. I've already done all this stuff over here. So I went back and I did like this. I maxed this out. I maxed out literally everything besides obviously the obelisks is what we still need to do. And we've maxed out everything else, which is nice. I mean, we could upgrade these. I don't necessarily care. I mean, we do have 500k of them. We could change them, but I think I'll wait until next update so we can get a better thing there. It's only 10% increase anyway. But yeah, not much for me to do, I guess. Let's go over here and claim these. I always forget to claim these. I gotta stop. Alright, and then let's go back. Let's see. So we need this to be supreme. That would be nice. We've maxed out all this stuff. We need to max out the level. It's kind of there. I need 6 more levels, so that's not too bad. And then we just have those things. So let's go here. Let's see, is there any other achievements? So the total running track, no. The hollow, we can't do that yet. Suffering dungeon, we've only done 4 apparently, since they've added that. Yeah, all these ones don't really matter. These ones are just for credits. Don't really care about credits right now. Tournament, I guess we can go do the tournament raid, but we probably won't be able to do that much of it. Ghoul raid, yep, Kaiju dungeon, all that stuff. So we've basically maxed out everything that we really care about. Let's just do, I guess we can do a couple of dungeon sufferings. I mean, we don't really need to. The only thing we need from it are these things, which I just rather not, because they are a pain. And then, yeah, Shadow Garden's maxed out. Let's just go to Area 23, actually. Let's pause this, put on our best damage. Let's respec into our best damage, 1897. There we go. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so they added a couple of things. I guess this update. So the new accessory, red boots. It's also turned the quest on. I haven't done any of these quests, which is probably not great. There we go. So we can do these guys. Let's turn off auto click. We can do the C tier guys, maybe. We can kind of do the C tier guys. These give us the threat level tokens, which are to upgrade these. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, not bad. I would like to be a little bit stronger before we grind that though, because that's kind of annoying. And then the D tier guys give us punch tokens. I mean, I guess we could grind this. Let's see. Put this on. Put this on. So does this take... This still takes a while, so I don't think it's necessarily worth it. I mean, that's not too bad. It is kind of bad. I'd rather just wait until we have a little bit more energy, I guess. But I guess let's go over here, see what we can do in the Mundo raid, see if we can't get a little bit farther. The answer is no there. Let's do the Hollow raid as well, see if we can't get farther, and this one as well. We can also do just a bunch of these, because these actually do give those things. So let's actually put on some drops while we're doing this. We also do have a bunch of these, which is nice. There we go. I have a lot of hot sauces and all that stuff now, which is great. There we go. Okay, let's just do a bunch of Hollow raids, actually, because we can do these for achievements, and they also do drop the Ryatsu and the Zanpakuto leveling, which we both need. And then once we max those out, we'll be basically good at Area 21. Besides, obviously, two other... why are these not locked? Besides two other Supreme fully maxed out swords, obviously. And then we'll basically be maxed out at here, too. We just need the Supreme. And then we need to, you know, max level them as well. And then we'll be at the last area. So let's just keep on grinding. And I'll see you guys back in just a little bit. Now we can actually see how long we've grinded. That's the potion manager. Loot history. Now we can see how long we've grinded, so I can, like, you guys can trust. But let's see. We're looking for the Zanpakuto and the Uratsu. Yeah, so I'll give it maybe like 45 minutes to an hour, and we can see how much materials we get. Alright guys, we've been doing this for, I mean, hey, we can check now. Loot history. 45 minutes, yeah, nice. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's unequip, boom. We'll be... Like, how do we only get 2 levels from this? It's been 45 minutes, we get 2 levels. It's kind of crazy, you know? 8% chance. We only got 1 level on that one. Like, this is what I mean. It's so mean. Alright. It would be different if you could AFK it, but you, like, can't. Like, you kind of can, but... I mean, we're gonna keep grinding it for a little bit, I guess. Let's clear this just so we can see. Alright. Do we get... I believe we do get this stuff from it. Yeah, it's just not very many. Yeah, let's just keep grinding it for another, what, like 40-ish minutes. See if we can get maybe a couple extra levels total. That would be very nice. And then I think we're going to end off the video there, because I'm not going to, you know, AFK too long, or, you know, grind all this stuff too long. I'm probably just going to start AFKing energy, because, not today when this video comes out, but the next day, the update 20 for the game comes out. Update 20 already. It feels like this game just came out. It's actually so good. But update 20 coming out, we do definitely need to get to at least the max, what rank? I was gonna say level. The max rank. That way we can, you know, like, you know, beat the world, or at least beat World 23, so we can move on to World 24 whenever the update comes out. So we obviously need to do that. But I think what I'm gonna do is probably grind, like AFK this while I'm getting energy, because we should be able to one-shot it with 120 DTG. But do that so I can one-shot it, get the Supreme, hopefully, that'll be nice, and then we can upgrade it a bunch, and then tomorrow we should be able to, before the update comes out, you know, maybe grind a little bit of this, see if we can't get a Supreme here, move on, you know, finally complete the last area, and then we should be good to move on. But I'll see you guys back in about 40-ish or so minutes, see if we can't get a couple more levels. Maybe like one of each would be pretty nice. Okay, guys, well, it's only been like, I don't know, 15 minutes, something like that. Yeah, I just did the spinning thing. How do we get... Oh, never mind. Codes. We entered the codes. I was like, how do we get macaroons from that? Yeah, codes. Makes sense. And keys and stuff like that as well. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to start AFKing now. Because I don't necessarily care. I also already have that thing over there. So let's see. We just need to do the B tier, guys, I believe. Let's turn this off, turn this off. Boom, boom, boom. Turn all those off. Okay. These guys give the Shadow Arts token, which is this one. Yes. Okay. So let's put on all of our energy. Stats, reset, boom. There we go. And then 97 there. All right. We do one-shot these guys, yeah? Yeah, we do. Okay, nice. So let's put on our drops, whatever. Okay, that's nice. So we're making 1.28 UTG, and we're going to AFK with a auto clicker on the rank up, just so we can rank up. We'll probably rank up once. We probably won't rank up again if I had to guess, but we might. But yeah, overall this update, I mean, I really do like the potion manager. I think it's really cool. I don't really use it much, but it would be cool. So like, yeah, I can just do the small energy and not the big energy, which is pretty cool. And then chocolate, boom, just like that. Like I can go through here and pick what I want. So I guess I could do this now, which is cool. I think I'll actually start doing that. Let's also just put some more drops, or some more, sorry, potions on. Let's put 4 of those on. There we go. Okay, yeah, nice. There we go. Okay, so we're making 3.21 UTG, which isn't too bad. All we really need is, I said it earlier, but we're completely maxed out in Area 19 besides Area 15. We need, what, 10 more levels? No, we need 25 more levels here. So we need a bunch of those. We need, and then Justice Area, we need 2 more Supreme Scythes to be maxed out. We're basically maxed out here. We got this one to level 23. We got the other one to level 23 as well. So we need 2 more levels on both of those, but that's only a 20% increase on both. I think only 20%. But we'll get to that at some point. This area is completely maxed out besides this. We need that to be a Supreme, and then we can max out this. And we need 6 more levels on this one as well, which we'll probably do that before next video too. And then it's basically just the last area. We need this, and then we need to level them up as well. But what my hopes are is I'm just going to AFK it, level up once, maybe twice, and then I can go to the last area and start working and progressing there as well. But let me know your guys' thoughts on Update 19 Part 3 overall. Like I said, I do think it is really nice. The extra levels on the progressional eminence things are pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of upgrading the obelisks again because they are super tedious to grind for. The loot history I really like, especially being a content creator. I can show you guys what I get in like a certain amount of time, which is pretty cool. And then the new damage aura is obviously nice. The Gleam raid and the Mundo raid for a damage avatar is pretty unique. I didn't actually ever think of that, but I think that is really cool. The witch hat got a little buff as well. And then the codes, of course. And then I really like the running track is smaller as well. Let me actually check. So we have a couple of hours probably. Yeah, we have about 4 hours until we can do that again, which is pretty nice. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Let me also know what you guys think of the thumbnails. I know that they're not super great. I'm not super great at making the thumbnails yet. It's been taking me hours to make them. But let me know if you guys think I should continue trying to be better at thumbnails and make them like this. Or just let me know your guys' thoughts. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!